Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you want to know how to make a crochet face mask, just keep watching. To get started, you'll need yarn, a pair of scissors, and a crochet hook. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Your first step is to make a slip knot with your yarn. Now we're going to chain up 9. This size face mask will be an adult small. If you want it to be bigger, you can add another chain or you can use a bigger hook. I'm using a 5mm hook. I will be doing a double crochet for this project. If you want to use any other stitch, that's completely fine. Start in the first chain from the hook and just crochet all the way down.
The doors open, take that hot road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up.
Now we're going to chain 2, turn our work, and continue doing the same thing.
Open up, tell you out for let your emotions waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up. Tell you out for.
Always remember to double crochet in that last stitch.
Open up. Need to deep breathe, heart and complications. Open up. Need to rebreathe, I work on.
Now that we've reached the 3rd row, this is when we'll start to increase at the end. To increase, you just double crochet twice in the last stitch. So as always, you chain 2, turn your work, and we're going to crochet all the way down on this 4th row, and on the last stitch is when we start to increase.
We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The doors OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. Open up, open.
We're going to continue to increase until we get to row number 9.
Open up, open up, open, open.
We are now at row 9, and this will be the last row that you increase on. It's always important to recount your rows to prevent you from messing up. So this is what your work should look like so far. Now we're going to chain 2, turn your work, and double crochet all the way down this row without increasing. We're coming up on the end of row 10, and as you can see here, I'm not making any increase. Now we're on row 11, and we're going to continue to do the same thing. Double crochet down all the way on this row without making any increases.
Engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The doors OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be close.
Chain 2, turn your work, and this is what your project should look like so far.
The doors OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. First impression.
Now we're going to start to decrease on row 12. In order to decrease, wrap your yarn, go into the first stitch, pull through 2, Wrap your yarn again and go into the next stitch. Pull through 2, wrap your yarn again one more time, and then pull through all 3. I will write in the description box how to decrease and how to increase in case that was a little bit confusing. Now that we're at the end of row 12, we're going to continue our decrease.
Smoking up, make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate, exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up, come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a pokeball.
So the way that I determine when I'm done decreasing is when I notice the end of my work is identical to the beginning of my work.
Open up. Open you up like a pokeball. Open up. Tear you out for a pokeball.
So far, this is what it's looking like, and I think I have about one more row until I'm finished.
Open up. Need to deep breathe, heartache complications. Open up. Need to reread our conversation.
Now I'm just measuring my work to see if the end and the front match, and it looks like it does.
We should be closer than friends.
Since the beginning and the end of my work match, I'm just going to crochet one more row without increasing or decreasing.
Take that high road and hop in. You OPN. Bitch, you won't BBM.
This is what my face mask looks like so far. I'm really loving these colors. I'm happy that I chose this yarn. But anyways, now it's time to cut off our work and make the straps. To make the straps, I attach my yarn into the last stitch of the face mask, make a slip stitch, and chain up anywhere from 10 to 15. It really just depends on what size mask you're doing, but for this project here, I'll be chaining up 15. Now that we chained up the strap, attach it to the last stitch of your face mask and make a slip stitch so it stays secure.
First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda.
And for the last step, just make sure you're tucking in your loose ends and cutting them off.
Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate. Exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up, come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a pokeball. Let your emotions waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open, open.
And just like that, you have your own crochet face mask. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with a friend.